Welcome back, guys, to Hyrule Warriors, where I've improved our standing a little bit by taking back outposts that we fought over so many times, and so it's time to forge forward and take ourselves new keeps, new places to the top right of the map, which is where I'm most interested in for finding any heart pieces or any big goodies. I'm quite surprised we haven't found ourselves a new item in the meantime. Let's defeat these enemies and open up the West Keep, eh? Keep boss, come ahead. Because I now understand how to actually use Fee a little bit better, because pressing Y before we do anything powers her up quite nicely. Keep defeated. Another chest appears. Our guys are ready to fight. We got one captain ahead of us though, so let's take you out, sir. Oh, nice attack. Well, this way round, we seem to get some serious damage going. It seems to speed her up a little bit, really. It changes the damage, or changes the moves slightly. And allows us to break through. So once this guy's defeated, we're going to be quite safe for continuing onwards. Doing a little bit of exploration. So we're going to head this way for the time being, just to take out that outpost up top. And then check out that top right area, because if we get too near to Ghirahim, I fear being sucked forward straight into battle. Power up my sword once more. And break through with our special attack. So he's still alive? Not for much longer. Right, outpost captain. We'll do everything it takes to defeat you nice and fast. And keep powering up Fee there. We got a gatekeeper over here. Which is an interesting little add-on. But he didn't last long enough, did he? Taken out in no time at all. Now that we buff ourselves up a little bit more. I don't know if it increases our damage or anything specifically. That health could be quite useful for later. But now that we've got that outpost and everything, we're kind of nicely set. So, let us head around. Just for a little bit of quick exploration of this map here. Kill a little bit more of these troops that are around. Just to give this outpost guy at the forefront a little bit more of a easy ride, you could say. Because tearing through those troops like that will finish off quite a large swath, or at least leave them quite weakened. I don't exactly expect that outpost to stay up for that long, but thankfully the battle really has calmed down now. So we are free to go about and explore and do our own thing. Even though the field is still covered in stuff, we're still quite nicely set up. So, enemies all around. Let's take this outpost and then head around to the keeps up top. Excuse me, sir. We're going to take you out nice and fast with our special. I know I've got my magic special as well. I just always neglect to use it. I usually accidentally use it. There we go. Bombs there. We got a keep we could have taken over here. There's an outpost going. So with that said, it basically allows us to get an extra combo on, which is that one. Captain taken out, not an issue. And so everything should be a little bit more steady now. Now, in this big swath of enemies that we probably didn't check out that well, was there any special bombable rocks or anything? Doesn't seem like it. Just a ton of baddies. They don't seem to be making much of a habit of trying to destroy me, so time to carve our way in through that top route. If we take every keep, I imagine we'll get every treasure chest available to us. Especially these weapons and the whatnot. So an outpost captain over this way. Let's charge myself up again. I'll have that outpost, thank you. Makes you wonder what's down that route. A Deku Barber randomly in the middle of nowhere? Well, Scotia was found that way, wasn't it? I guess you're trying to cut off the overall phase of the battle, make it so we can't move up or actually patrol it that well, but to be honest, you were dispatched with like the minimum of trying. And everyone down here is just healthily having a nice chill session, it seems, more than anything. Doesn't seem to be any special bombable rocks here or anything. So I say this area is pretty much mined out of all the goodies that we can find. Let's go forward and finish up this map, I say. Forge forward, break through. Oh, outpost captain, you've got to do better than this, sir. These aren't even strong enemies that are in the way. Especially if I charge through them like that, I'll get them right out of your way. Gatekeeper? Maybe we have to defeat these guys to open up something even more, but doesn't seem like it to me. It seems like just a chaotic, scattered area. I'm sure the outpost commander should be able to take this by himself now. Now these corridors, they're not hiding any secrets or surprises, are they? They are hiding another zone for us to fight in. Let's keep charging ourselves up and defeating these guys as much as possible. Big AoE attack that is. These temple keep won't stay up for all that long. As long as we keep charging ourselves up. I wonder how much damage that does to the hole. Fairly enough to take down a keep boss in one combo, so we keep on going forward. This is working quite nicely for us now. We should, with this in theory, gain control of the map for anything that goes on. Oh, that outpost back there got taken again. That outpost captain did not last too well. That's for sure. And Ghirahim stands before us. One more keep to take out, though, before we get there. I wonder if we can take his keep rather than anything else. Was that a bombable thing in the corner there? Was I imagining things? I mean, I'm spending so much time skipping around that it's kind of hard to see where I'm going. Any treasure chests? Because this is why I'm searching. This is why we're taking such a roundabout path to ending the level. Because we can get ourselves a full heart container, of course! Finally found it. Got to check every bit of the map. I was hoping it would spawn either if I'm searching or just finding overall, or fighting, and finding a chest in here by defeating every outpost. With one more to take. Come on, we can do this nice and fast. All that's left for us to do is work out what Ghirahim's overall attack pattern is. Keep boss has appeared, has he? We'll take care of him nice and fast then. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up, spin, jump, smash. Temple entrance captured. And so, with tons of troop nearby, if Ghirahim chooses to advance outside of his cave, we should be fine. Apart from that, though, let's make sure we've got nothing else blocking our path. Hello, guy? Oh, actually, if I can pull this guy out without fighting Ghirahim as well, think how advantageous this would be. We have the time to do this after all, so may as well get used to it. Keep coming out further, sir. I want to fight you. If only I can pull him out further than this, but he does seem to be a bit leashed here. that's exactly what we need at the moment. To break these guys and start defeating them before they even get in. Wow, enemies don't stand a chance, that's for sure. They come out again, Stalfos. You stopped me from getting the other one, how dare you? Right, picked up that one. That's Stalfos dealt with. The Moblin's been well knocked away as well, which surely will work well in our favour. Though we do need him to come out a little bit here. Alright then, sir, do your whirlwind. And we'll break you down. Just one more step. We're sorting things out before Ghirahim, eh? Finishing him off. And now we can keep moving a bit closer, though I do wonder if there's a little bit of hearts here left behind in all those monsters that we mashed before. There is indeed. So let's top up our health the ever so slightest bit. Look behind us in case any more appeared. Farewell to all of you. A zone clear of enemies is always good. The outpost captain hasn't even been bothered. Okay, there's a red jar there that we must remember. In case we get messed up, because Ghirahim, here we come. Sword against sword is our battle of choice right now. No matter how many times it takes, I promise I'll tear you to pieces and blow you aside. Well, first of all, I'm going to straight level up. Now, we need to take you before anything. Let's beat them and close the gate of souls. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Sounds like a hard fit task to me. Mainly going between the two of them and trying break through, but that seems to be hurting Ghirahim quite well. Right, got some weakness strikes on Moblin guy. If I can keep out the damage here and set him off, and things will be looking quite good for me. Ghirahim ended up on a weakness bit there. Moblin's defeated, that's for sure. Sorry about this, Ghirahim, I'm coming through. I don't know if I can get you in that, though, but it seems a super special happened, and Ghirahim's already down to half health. Anticlimactic? I don't know. Using the magic special or saving it to a time where we could go to town has worked quite nicely. Same weaknesses again, sir? We should really try to mix them up a bit. Sorry about this, I've had to get in the middle where I could destroy the most enemies. Ghirahim, you're pretty much being led along for me now. Oh, okay. Attacks that stun me, stagger me, I need to watch out for them. And go for these. Ghirahim, your health, it's plummeted quite a bit. Let's fire an arrow in your face. Are you really just going to let me twirl you to death? As we finish the battle, or have we? Here comes Link! With a finishing blow. Master, raise your sword skyward and then swing it down. And with that, our first gate is sealed. Fee's battle took us a very long time there. A bit of searching done at the start of the episode, well then Ghirahim went down nicely, even on hard mode. 50,000 in rupees, we can easily power up our next friend fairly easily, and we obtain the White Sword, a sword and shield combo modified for use by left-handed warriors. Charge energy by holding down the strong attack button, and then release for a powerful spin attack. Another sword, Unleash for Link, and with tons of attack power, and look at that, slots as well. Man, got ourselves some nice powerful stuff there, experience up, strong attack plus as well. And we got the Imprisoned's Pillar there, a gold material. Ghirahim's Sash, so much stuff that I skipped through it with ease. And get ourselves another piece of the picture. And so with that done, we are now able to increase the repertoire of Link's attack actions once again, striking the Coke-Release Sword IV attack badge. With that done, we now have two separate routes, the Land of Twilight or the Ocarina of Time. I think we might go for the Land of Twilight and Lana next. So with that said, it's time to do more preparations after all. Because badges, 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 there's always tons of badges. So, we get a new attack combo, BBBY. Or BBBBY. BBBBY. There we go, I said it right at one point in time. With hold commands there. Also with that, we get ourselves Din Fire 2. Special attack gauge feels moderately faster. And a new combo attack for the Magic Rod as well, though we haven't had the chance to use it just yet, because light stuff is what we've been wanting to use. So I'm going to go through people's badges now and quickly sort them out in case we can get any more upgrades, because it seems we can here and thereabouts. So, with another editing cut, let's get our party in power. And so our badges are bought and sorted, and the most interesting badges of all were gained by Fee, who seems to have filled up most of her first attack slot, including the hover boots here. Slightly lengthens the duration of Focus Spirit, which I imagine is her sword power thing, but also the Fierce Deity's mask, which grants the warrior a second special attack gauge, was gained. So she got herself a lot of stuff, including the digging mitts here, dealing damage through guard. Unfortunately, our next character, or our next battle character, still has a fair few badges missing. So, we're going to go straight into battle, but not before giving her a little bit of an extra shove, wouldn't you say? A little bit of extra power before we head into a fight is never a bad thing when we got spare rupees. So, with that said and done, it's time to head ourselves down a new timeline path into the Twilight Field. Recommended element is water here, which is the spear as choice of weaponry, so we'll take the spear indeed. A 4-star spear here, so let's see how this combat works.
Lana stepped through her portal and found a jarring sight. Wherever she looked, the kingdom was consumed by shadow. Though she knew of the Twilight Realm, she had never seen it firsthand. Lana's sorcery could not reveal who or what was causing the twilight to cover Hyrule so completely. She soon came upon a small village beset by monsters. Her mission to close the Gate of Souls would have to wait.
Indeed it will. Well, with big areas of the map there blocked off by darkness, it seems, Lana and a young girl completely separated, which brings interest going on. Who are our enemy forces? Sia is here, it seems. So, Lana versus Sia it is. Let's start the battle and see what happens at the beginning, at the very least. So this is what Hyrule looked like when Twilight invaded it. Fascinating. Well, I'm interested more in what your spear can do here, madame. Already seems more interesting than your previous. With the land covered as it is, I can't really pinpoint the Game of Souls. Always something. Careful, we can hardly see the enemies through these blasted shadows. Well, I'm too busy kind of figuring out the combos here. Here you come in big trouble. Who's in big trouble? That's the question. I just heard someone screaming. We've got to go check it out. Indeed, we have to. Well, let's take this outpost first. as we do crazy damage there. All our attacks are quite crazy, but dark forces are advancing towards the young girl. Be on alert, the darkness is crawling with monsters, indeed it is. So with that outpost taken, I guess our only option is to head this way through this keep and towards the young girl. But first we should probably take what we can see. Can anyone hear me? My name is Agitha. Someone help! Agitha, you say? I'll be right there. Just hold on for a minute. I've got to break through this area, you know. Provide immediate aid? Immediate sounds very immediate indeed. So before we take this point, let's head forward. And maybe find out what our special is by taking this outpost. Thank you, Digatree! It's one way to show up with style, isn't it? Immediately help, that probably means dodge these and assist. Because we know who Agitha is. Hello, my dear. Don't squish me! Ah! Close one. Are you alright? Yes, and who might you be? I'm Lana. I'm looking for the Gate of Souls. I just don't know where to look. Gate of Souls? Never seen one. But I can take you right to where you want to go. How would you do that? With this goddess butterfly, of course, that will guide us through the Twilight Realm. And so, with the goddess butterfly at hand, we rescued Agitha. And with all these enemies in our path, makes you wonder which way to go. Mr. Butterfly says we should go this way. Come on, we mustn't get too tardy. Indeed, well, let me just fight through these guys a second. As you begin following the goddess butterfly, because we've got a keep to take there. In fact, have we already taken it? Those monsters are up to something. They might be trying to sneak into our base. Indeed they are. We've got things to do apart from just help you, Agitha. Don't let the allied base fall is our other task. So, as she goes off and runs off, we'll go run back to the base quickly and save it as fast as we can. And tune in next time, guys, for that. I'll see you around for more Hyrule Warriors. Bye-bye.